Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing out there? I'm doing wonderful, and I am so happy to be back here again one more time to share another one of my cards. Actually, I'm going to share a couple of cards um, from my dear friend, the late Miss Pat. Miss Pat is no longer here with me. She passed away at the beginning of, I believe, 2021, I believe, and or at the tail end of 2020. I was very fond of her, and she was just a really good friend. I met her in a church service probably about, oh, maybe around 10 years ago. And she was actually old enough to be my mother, a young mother, that is. But we just totally clicked. And our relationship bloomed, and we got to the point where we started talking on the phone every single solitary day. I mean, most of our phone conversations were about football, especially during football season, and I am not a football fan. And I know more than I would ever like to know about football, thanks to my good friend, Miss Pat. Well, Miss Pat was a total card person. She would send anything to you through the mail, with a card attached. When I say anything, I do mean anything. I have received doilies from her. She used to, I guess, knit. I don't know if you make doilies by knitting or crocheting. It's one of those. But she would make doily after doily after doily and then drop one in the mail to me. So I have quite a few of them. I'm very fond of them. I use them underneath lamps, underneath my plates when I put them on my dining room table. They're just throughout my house. And they're all very pretty. And she was known for her ability to make some really good, pretty doilies. Well, anyway, so I knew how fond Miss Pat was of football. And she especially loved the Redskins. I'm sorry, the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, she was a Dallas Cowboy fanatic, and she talked my ears off every time football season started, and even during the off season. Drove me nuts. But anyway, you have to take these things that come with your friends, right? So I knew how fond she was of football. And I had forgotten this until I came across this card. I actually bought her something that was football related. So here's the card. This is a card that she sent to me, okay? It says thanks on the front of it. And so the card says, "Hi, Lena. Thank you for my Dallas Cowboys cutting board and knife set. You are so wonderful, and my sister always. I love you, Miss Pat." Now, here's her card. I like to try to show it if I can. I had forgotten all about that. But apparently one year I sent her a cutting board and knife set that had the Dallas Cowboys on it. I don't even know where I would have gotten it from. Probably Amazon or something, but she was ecstatic over it and she thanked me. So she must have had a box of these thank you cards, because I have another one from her that looks the same way. Let's see what the other card says here. So here's the other card. Looks the same way. And so it says here, "Dear Lena, thank you for my gifts and card. I am so blessed to have you as my sister. Stay sweet forever. I am so happy I met you. You will always be my sister and best friend, Pat." Okay? And here's Pat's handwriting. I like to share that. This is a Hallmark card. So I'm guessing she had a box of Hallmark cards that said thanks on the front. Well, I was trying to figure out what gift did I send her. And so she actually sent me a picture of, this is so cute. She sent me a picture of a bamboo bread box, okay? So apparently, I do remember sending her a bread box. I ordered it from Bed Bath & Beyond. And she sent me a picture of what the bread box looked like. And I see the dimensions on the front here. And she really liked that bread box. I figured she would. I mean, she was an older lady in her mid-70s. And she liked it. And I was so happy that she liked that gift. But she always sent me things too. Here's another card that I received from her. I have just a couple more cards here. This one says, the amount of gratitude in the world increases one thoughtful person at a time. Here's a very pretty card. Hopefully y'all can see that. Okay. This is a Hallmark card. And it's inside it says, your kindness is a blessing and so are you, from Miss Pat. P.S. You are 1 in a million, my sister and best friend. She always said that to me. She always called me her best friend. So I don't know, I guess I sent her something else, I'm not sure. But one last card that I want to share with you all from Miss Pat. I'm going to put these on the table in front of me. Okay, typical of Miss Pat. Miss Pat would always send me things through the mail. Okay, so here's an envelope that I got from her. And I'm not sure what this thing is. Oh, it's from Avon. It's some type of magnet, okay? It's a magnet. And it's just a pink magnet with snowflakes on it, okay? And I guess I've never put this on my refrigerator, but maybe she used to order Avon, and this is probably something that she got for free through them for placing her orders. Here's a card from her regarding a church service that was held in April 2018. She sent me a picture of the guest speakers at her church. And this is the card right here. Okay, there's the card. Miss Pat lived in DC. Then she also sent me another card about another guest speaker that was going to be showing up at her church. And she sent me another card, okay, about another function that was going to be happening at her church. Okay. It was called a Good Gospel Entertainment Show. That sounds like fun. And here is another card, okay, that she sent me. All right, this one says, Ready, Aim, War Tour. This one occurred in June 2018, okay. And this was something that was happening at her church. But then the card says, Happy birthday, sister. Happy birthday to a sister who can lift me up, calm me down, and leave me smiling. That's the front of the card, okay? This is a Heartline card from Hallmark. So I guess it was my birthday when she sent me all of these little cards from her church. So the card says, thoughtful, generous, kind-hearted. That's the kind of sister you've always been. The more time passes, the more I realize how lucky I am to have you in my life. And I hope your birthday is as wonderful as you are. From Miss Pat, I love you, my sister. Okay? I'm so thankful for these cards that I received from Miss Pat. I received many more cards from Miss Pat, and I will be sharing those cards from time to time. And I will try to, well, I will have some of her doilies on the camera the next time, okay? So that you guys can see the pretty doilies that she used to make and send to me. It was just such a sweet thing for her to do. And she always did that for me. So I hope you all enjoyed listening to my story about my friend, my late friend, Miss Pat. She is missed. And our conversations about football are not, because I don't like football. But she loved talking about those Dallas Cowboys. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to this story about Miss Pat. I have many more stories I hope to tell you all about her on down the line. But thank you for listening. And I'm a little late posting this video tonight. I had some things going on. But I will be posting videos on Sunday evenings and Thursday evenings at 5 p.m. About cards that I've received from various people, and I will be sharing stories behind the cards. I hope you all are enjoying these videos. If you are, please leave me a comment or share one of your own stories inside of a comment. That would be so wonderful. And also, please subscribe to my channel if you feel so inclined to do so. Alrighty, everybody, good night, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.